if I knew that there was actual money, like actual income, like I'm seeing right now here before, I would have never started any other social media platform.
Lunch with Noor. 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 Lunch with
Hey everyone, it's Norm Farrar, aka the Beard Guy here, and welcome to another launch. Launch? How about another launch? Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast. He's an incredible influencer, and that kind of leads us to what we're talking about today. How can how can you push your brand out there, get those views, build your brand community? We've talked about it a lot, but it's that important. We need to build that community on Amazon, which could also lead to other things as well. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, the building your Amazon brand community. Welcome to another Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast. This is going to be very interesting. This is a top influencer in the field. Tony Cigar introduced us, and anyways, let's see. Jose, you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Man, oh man, why you made me fall in the fetal position. I was so scared that you weren't going to show up. I was just rambling.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry about that. Let me see if I can. Do you hear me right there?
It sounds like you've got a bit of it's breaking up just a tad.
Let's see. Like if you have
I think you
certain.
might have like a auto tune on it or
There
something.
we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did
Here
you
we
have
go.
auto
Sorry.
tune on?
No, not out of tune. It's a little Maono caster light that I have, and if you accidentally push a button, you start sounding like something else. But it was not out of tune. It was something else
Oh, you got to
related.
send that over to Kelsey afterwards because you know if we can play around with my voice, I'd love to. So let me just go back. So first of all, today we are going to be talking about Amazon influencers, and we've got a great guest. Well, first of all, I think most importantly, he's a Zumba fitness instructor,
Yes.
content creator, Amazon influencer, product reviewer from the Dominican Republic. Let me repeat, Zumba fitness instructor. And he's very passionate about helping others, and he looks to give the perfect gift ideas you actually want. And today it's Jose Ortega. How are you?
Yeah, yeah. Let's.
Now, did I pronounce your name right?
Um, never
Jesus.
mind.
Jesus.
Wait. You know,
Woo!
no, people are just going crazy right now. Oh my gosh! Thank you very much for this cheering, guys. Yeah, my name is actually pronounced Josue.
Oh gosh, Josue.
Yes, but it's
Okay.
okay. Like you were actually one of the closest one who ever first tried my name, because
Eh,
people call me Josu. I don't know.
Josue. Okay, so you're gonna remind me every time. Like I wish you you're just gonna hit this electrical current. Like you're shocking me every time I say your name wrong. Josue. There we go.
Yes, Josue. Yeah, but you can call me Josh though, because my name in English is actually Joshua, but people call me Josh. So it's,
Well, that's easy.
yeah, just
Okay,
say
so
Josh.
Josh, it is.
Yes.
Look, we've got I don't know how many people are watching us right now, but such important topic. I talk about it. I've been talking about it a lot, and I don't think I'm talking about it enough because Amazon, a lot of Amazon private label sellers might be a little camera shy. They don't know how
Hmm.
to reach in. They've been burned a million times, so they go and hire somebody and they don't really have the followers that they say they have. Uh,
Yes.
why don't we just get started about the importance of this right now? Importance of either being your brand's influencer, so the seller being a brand's influencer, or going out and hiring a brand influencer like yourself.
Well, just like you said, I think people don't talk enough about this Amazon influencer stuff, and because I believe that there is a lot of potential here. Like, believe me, if I knew that there was actual money, like actual income, like I'm seeing right now here before, I would have never started any other social media platform, uh, anything. But in order for you to be on Amazon influencer, you have to have influence in some other platform before, in order for you to be accepted. However, um, now I see the importance of it, because what every single seller wants, it's, their products to be selling, to have exposure that will later translate into sales. And so influencers, we're here to stay here. And it's crazy how in one live stream you can drive up to 300 sales in a 60-minute live stream. And that is without even mentioning how many sales you can drive, like on a daily basis, or like every month, after you upload a shoppable video, or a shoppable photo, or an idea list, or anything like that, that is from influencers, like from Amazon influencers within the Amazon influencer program, just gets seen. And of course, you start up by, by building by building your audience, your brand, your your presence there. But like, I started making money minute zero. I started, it was like, why is no one talking about this more? And
How did you do that? Because I and I'll tell you about this off the podcast, but I'm trying to do something to show our viewers or our listeners how to do this properly. And we found a we Kelsey and I we ran into a bunch of snags. First of all, we found that the affiliate influencer program wasn't clear enough on what we had to do. Then trying to get to go from the rising star to the insider, it's been a month and a half. They still not have approved us to go forward. This is after hundreds and hundreds of hours of live. And so we're trying to do it all right. Then, the shoppable videos, when you go into the creator, what's it called? The creator hub,
yeah.
we've put up the shoppable videos. It says, oh, 2 business days. Well, 3 weeks go by, you still don't get the approval. These are a few snags, and sorry for doing this right at the beginning, but these are snags that I've seen. And I think that between Kelsey and myself, we're pretty good at this sort of stuff. How do you get around it? How do you like start to explore to make money? You have to get approved.
um yeah, I was lucky enough to already have like a really good engagement with my Zumba content on YouTube. And that's
Ah,
how I signed up there. Like, I had like 3 million views in total, and I had like some um 8,000 subscribers, even though those requirements tend to change every single 3 months, I believe. So you have to like pretty much go back and just, apply to see if you get in. I was lucky enough to have that engagement when I applied. I got accepted, and then I was like, it was pretty much like, you try something, and then you find out that it doesn't work. Well, but I put myself into it like 100% my time. That was pretty much during the pandemic. So I
yep,
had time.
yeah.
So it was like, yeah, let's see what they want here. And I read, because once my live stream got shut down, like in the middle of it, like it got shut down, and I was like, what happened? But then I learned later on that you have to read every single sentence in their guidelines, to find out that you cannot speak any other language that it's not English in there. Because if
I
not,
didn't know that. Really?
oh well, then keep that in mind. Yeah, if you say a word that is not in English, then boom, the live stream is down. Because it's definitely, well, later on, I also learned that there are different marketplaces for like for the influencers. The Amazon influencer program right now, it's only for Amazon USA.
Yes.
So there is like an Amazon Germany, Amazon UK, Amazon India, Amazon everywhere. So it doesn't work the same in every single different marketplace that they have there. So as I am signed up for the US Amazon Marketplace, I'm only allowed to speak English on it. So I was translating for one of my followers that was like, "Hey, ¿cómo se llama esto? Dígame el precio." And I was like, "Sí, el precio son $50. Cógelo." Like, yo, minute zero. It was like one, two, three, boom, down. Your live stream has been taken down. Why? and 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 it was because of the Spanish speaking. Then I was able to go live again normally the next
Yeah.
day. So I was like, okay, then that's good. It's just something I don't like, I can't do. So good to know. But then you read the whole community guidelines, and there are questions that are never answered in the community guidelines, but there are things that you just have to learn and know and email them about it so you can have more clarity on it. Of course, when you are an A-lister, you get some priority.
Yeah.
Like when you email them, they respond back like immediately. So that was really helpful. But when I was trying to go uh, from the Rising Star s- uh what do you say, plane
The you can say it, the bottom
stage,
under the shoe, under the shoe.
no, not
You
under the
know.
shoe, like the starting point, the
Yeah.
starting point of the starting point. When I was trying to go from there to the insider stage, it was really hard for me to get it. But then I learned that every single live stream, in order for you to qualify as, I mean, for that live stream to qualify as a good live stream, in order for them to promote you to the other one, it has to be shopping focused. I i saw a lot of big influencers at that moment doing like workout guides and doing cooking shows and stuff like that. So I thought, let me do something like that,
Yeah.
since I am within the fitness industry, and also I I I do some nutrition also. So I started doing that, but those didn't qualify because those were not shopping focused. So you have to always like keep your live streams always showing, hey guys, this product right here, it's very good because A and B and C and D. So if you switch your focus from this product is good, you should buy it, to I use this product, look at me go after drinking this product, then 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 they understand it and they see it as not a qualified live or content to be promoted to the next level.
That's interesting,
Yeah,
because I always thought when you went on, you you talked about the product. So you know the products you're going to be talking about. Okay, I've got this great knife. Okay, which by the way, I found out that depending on how I present this, it will get banned very quickly. Uh,
exactly. I was I, I
but
was I was I was about to tell you that. Like,
yeah,
be
yeah,
careful.
yeah. We found out very quickly that depending on how we present it, yeah, they just cut you off. But so you start off, and I'm wondering if there's a formula about this, Josh. And I think this is really important what you just said. So talking about the product, about the shoppable, like being shoppable. What are some other things? Like, is there a set group of questions that you try to answer when you're talking about a product? And then do you go back and repeat those again?
Yeah, I gather a couple of questions actually, because like I had to start like another YouTube channel just for my reviews. So in order for me to be like always like, yeah, what do I say about each product?
Yeah.
I I compiled like a group of questions that frequently asked questions about products in general.
Okay.
Like what is it good for? Tell me three good things about it. Uh like who is the ideal customer for this, like. And so as I am a guy that really focuses on give ideas, I have to like, yeah, maybe this product right here it will be good for your mother if she has some type of whatever. And so I have like 20 questions. Let me show you right here. Oh, I have it on my StreamYard, but it but it but it took me out. Yeah. Or I don't see it here. I don't know. No, it's not. This is your StreamYard. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I'm not.
this is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm not. I'm not gonna find them here.
I would
But yeah,
love to see those questions if you could post it to Kelsey maybe afterwards, and then we could share it with our group.
yes, that will be really really nice. Let me actually do that. No, if I open another StreamYard session, it will take me back here. it's 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 in my StreamYard, so I can show them to you later.
Okay, very
But
good.
but yeah, that's what I do. Like I ask myself the same questions over and over and over about the products will definitely like fit in the for every single product. Like it's if there are very general questions that will fit for any kind of product. So that it's what I do. That way, I don't, because sometimes you can bore yourself. Like it's because at the end of the day, you are live streaming, but you are alone at home, like talking about a great product that you're passionate about, and sometimes you just run out of ideas,
Mhm. That's when
and
you
you don't.
Zumba.
and 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 like not always you have people in the chat that is asking you things, because sometimes actually your audience can be great supporters because they always ask the right questions, what they want to know. I have some audience members that they are like miracles for me. Like I have one
Mm.
called Evans. That girl is my assistant. She asks me anything. She says something that if I forget about a coupon code or something like that, she says, "Yeah, there's a coupon code available, whatever, whatever, whatever." And she says, "Yes, hit the follow button." So I get help there. But what you have to do is actually to have like that, like those questions that will work for you every single time for every single product.
When you talked about a coupon code, so you're getting a social media coupon code that you're adding in, when you're setting up your live stream.
Mhm.
You go in, you add that coupon code that's given to you by by the seller.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, and if they're not, if you're just choosing a product, do you still go ahead with it, or do you give a deal all the time?
I try to always have coupon codes because that makes for me that just provides more value to my audience.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, when you're a content creator, when you're just out there, um what people are looking for, it's value. That's either knowledge about the product that they are thinking about buying,
Yep.
or that's even on a special discount that they didn't know about, so that will help them save. And and so I try to always provide value, like as much value as I can to my audience. So what I do is that if I don't have a product, like like if I don't have coupon codes available, like from the brands, from the sellers, what I do is that I go on my associates page and I look for the coupon codes available for the product, and I add those products because they have coupon codes available.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Uh,
A frog.
a frog. Yes. Oh, okay. So interesting. Like so far, we've talked about if you have followers and people are following you. But what about a lot of new people who might try to do this on their own? They might not try to go out and recruit a follower. We'll get to that in a second. But what happens if they just want to do it themselves and they don't have that follower base? How do you get started? What's the best way to go out there and get followers?
Um, my, the thing that worked out for me was actually the giveaways. But again, I got helped uh like I receive support from the brands because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do a giveaway. Like me buying products
Yeah,
for every single like that's expensive. Like maybe some people can do it. Well, that that was not my
especially when you're
case.
starting out. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but I didn't get my first giveaway until I was already an insider. So, um, what happened is that when you have to always focus on delivering value either for your audience or the sellers. I started I started my YouTube channel uh for products reviews. So apparently, in that and I say apparently because I just realized it when I started getting all of these requests and all these emails. Um, Sellers definitely want you to post a video with their product name in the title. Like they need that, they want that, and they are willing to pay. They are willing to work with you to get that done. That's just for the outside platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wise. But when it comes to Amazon, they of course they want you to post a shoppable video for it. You will get asked like if you upload your content to the platform to YouTube, Instagram, with the right hashtags, with the Amazon Finds, Amazon product, Amazon product review, Amazon product reviewer, and things like that, they are going to reach you. They are going to reach you. Hey, I have a product here. I would love you to feature it in your Amazon Live, and if you could also upload an Amazon shoppable video, that will be awesome. How much would you charge me? Some of them will actually offer you to get the product for free, which is not not fair, but fine when you are starting out the first 2 days. But after the third day, you have to realize how much that's actually worth. Like my recommendation is here, unless it's a product that is like a high ticket, like a high value product, a product that it's expensive, or a product that you will actually buy. Um, I would not go with the only for free for the free product exchange because it's not fair. I did that in my first few weeks, and until this day, I get commissions that are like from the sales driven from that video
Hmm.
back when I started. And I was like, can you imagine if I actually got a deal for commissions every month for because you only get what Amazon gives you at that point. And so if you don't find yourself or like I don't know, negotiate a good deal, that's the only thing you will see from that collaboration. But what happens is that you will still to sell the product, and more sales are going to be driven from your content. So for that seller, that collaboration still going on and it's still generating income for them, but not for you. So that's uh, um, what you have to think about when it comes to those collaborations. So
So,
when
Josh, can I interrupt for a second? Because
yes,
I want to make sure that this is clear. If you're going out and you're hiring an Amazon influencer, and you say, okay, can you give me a discount code? Okay, fine. They come, they create a shop, not a shoppable. They create a social media coupon code.
mhm,
They say it's, and you usually can tell it's a social media coupon code. Any of the listeners that don't know, it
mhm,
usually starts with a default of whatever you're going to give away. So it'll say 15XXXXX or
exactly,
20X.
1 5 Josue, 1 5 whatever.
Exactly. So, anyways, you'll provide that, but there is a drawback. And like you said, you can't make money on this for more than 30 days. The coupon code is only good for 30 days. Is that correct?
Yes, sometimes even less time,
Yeah,
or I mean,
whatever they give you.
mhm,
Yeah. So this is so important. If you're going and you're approaching an influencer and they're asking you either, and I've talked to other influencers, and I think it was Gracie Ryback that was talking to Kelsey, and she was saying, I think it was her, that it used to be like just a few months ago, it was all compensation. They would give you a percentage of every sale ongoing, because this only lasted 30 days. But now, from what I hear, a lot of A-listers are going more for, just a sec here, they're going more for a piece up front. So
the
you
flat fee,
pay X
yeah,
number of dollars up front, and then an ongoing commission going forward. And because there is so much work that goes into this, like I'm going to talk to you about this afterwards, but like what we're doing here, I had no thoughts on how hard this was to make sure that you get organized, to make sure that you get paid, and what the other person is getting out of it, and how they're going to try to cut you out of it.
exactly.
And it's not fair. So you have to really dot your I's,
That's
cross your
that's the word,
T's.
fair. It's not fair for you
Yes,
not to get a flat fee plus commissions, because it will always, like, your content will be evergreen. So
correct.
they will always make money from it, but you just, you know, work for them, and boom, goodbye. No, that's not. But that's part of the of the learning curve, that you have to actually like pay attention and be there, like look at it from a business perspective, because sometimes like what I do right now is that I even charge more from outside the platforms that I work with, because I signed up for other platforms such as Upwork and Fiverr, and I list my services there as an A-lister, and there are my requirements. Like, if you want to actually purchase my gig, you have to provide the product for free, of course, at
Yeah.
no charge. You have to send it to my address, free of cost. You have to pay a flat fee, and you also um, uh, have to agree to a monthly um, commissions payment, because that also guarantee you that I will keep on promoting your product, because I want to keep on getting commissions.
Yes.
And I believe it's fair that if my product keeps on making money, that I get a piece of it as well. Like, it's 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 fair for me, like that. But when you start, y- you look at it like, oh my gosh, they're sending me the product for free, for real. This is so great. And some sellers are even worse. Like, I don't want to call out races here, but um
Be careful.
y- uh, yeah, people from other continent are just uh, um they just try to save the most they can, and cut you off in everything. They
We'll
even
say
tell you,
some people are tight. How's that?
yes, some people are tight. Let's say that. Let's say that.
Very frugal. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Like my
they even
brother.
ask you, they ask you to buy the product yourself, and then they reimburse you the money.
Yeah.
That way you can actually also provide them a feedback, which costs a lot of money just for the product price, and also the Amazon Live, and also the shoppable video.
Yeah,
Brother,
if you and people
it's
don't realize, well, a lot of Amazon sellers do realize this. They're treading when they ask you to buy something,
it's actually
and it's against terms of service.
exactly,
And if you write a review for it, that's an incentivized review.
exactly.
And it's just, yeah, it's not the right way to do those, that type of the thing. It's a different type of um, business deal. One other thing I was going to ask you, man, sorry about this.
No, it's okay.
And I never even had a cigar. So this is the thing. Usually, if I'm doing this, I have a cigar. I didn't even have that. But
That's that's the
this is
deal.
a.
Maybe you're missing the cigar today.
I got them sitting right there. Thank you, Kelsey, for giving me my Cuban cigars for Christmas and the other boys. But anyways,
If you would
the
tell
other
me
thing,
before that you are a cigars lover, I would send you some that this brand actually sent me. Sci-Fi and Tisfa. I don't know. They're- They
I am a
they
huge,
sent me
huge cigar smoker.
really,
Yeah,
brother.
I've got 4 humidors right here with
Oh
different
my
cigars.
gosh.
4 humidors.
I have like 17 humidors so far from the same brand. Like they wanted like like eh, like an sponsor brand,
Yeah.
like an sponsored live stream. So only their products. So they send me like 20 cigar humidors, cutters, lighters, and I was like, what am
Oh
I
my
gonna do with all
gosh.
this? And then
Oh
like
my gosh.
they're all sitting here, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I actually have a cigar review site as well. So
Oh,
I'm big, big, big into cigars. I love them. But okay, so one of the other things that a lot of sellers don't realize is that, and this is what I was talking about, kind of being unethical, but some might not even think that they're messing up your fee, is that when they take your downloadable video and they start posting it on their website or their social media without getting your approval. And all of a sudden, and I know like I know a lot of influencers, and all of a sudden there's their content out there and you're not getting paid. So this is a
yes, that
big,
happened to me
big,
once.
big taboo. So anybody listening, let's get into that, because this could cost you. And I know my guy, my knife guy here, got fined. He was charged a lot of money because he didn't realize that he paid like $7,500 for this one video, but he didn't realize he didn't have the transfer of copyright. And then he showed it on Amazon, and the influencer came back and sued him, or didn't sue him, but just said, "Hey, owe me this. We can not go to court."
Which is definitely fair.
It's
Um,
definitely fair, but you have to. Ignorance of the law
oh my gosh,
is
but that's
no
so crazy. But
exception.
okay, but wait. Wait, how was that? Okay, like how did that go down? Okay,
Okay,
he paid that money for that video, and who gave it to him?
so the the owner of the brand hired this really great culinary influencer.
Okay.
$7,500. This was for YouTube. Okay, it wasn't for Amazon. He ended up getting the video. He ended up downloading the video, and he started populating it on Amazon, on his other social media. And
Okay, the
the
influencer
influencers
was not
saw
on
it.
Amazon.
Yeah, and he came back and he said, "What are you doing? You don't have
Exactly.
permissions to
That's
do this.
not what
This
we
was
talked about. Oh
strictly
my
for
gosh.
YouTube." Um, and it was $1,000. It was, here's $1,000 bill. I can sue you for a lot more for copyright infringement, but give me $1,000 and I'll transfer over copyright. I thought it was pretty fair, and he did. He went, "Oh my god, I thought this was available to me because I spent so much money, $7,500." So
Yeah, but
it's
it
not.
was for YouTube though. It's not
It was for YouTube. Yeah.
not for you to do it. That's something else. Like um the loyalty stuff, the loyalty fees, the loyalty I don't remember what it is. But it's pretty much the loyalty rights to the content are sold separately from the actual price you pay for that content to be created for a specific platform. And people
Is it a
don't
percentage of, like, let's say you do a video for, let's just keep it simple. You do a video for $1,000. Is it usually a percentage of that to transfer over the copyright, or is it just depending on the popularity of the product.
No, it's a fee that you pay because you don't like at the end of the day, you don't know how popular your video is going to be or how popular your video is going to make that product be after they use it on their website and
Yeah.
on their other um, social media platforms. So it's normally like a flat fee that you pay for the loyalty. It's like, and it's like a limited time stuff. Like, yeah, this will give you um uh the rights to use this piece of content forever or for 2 years or for 1 year or for 3 months or for 6 months.
Do you still
Yeah, so that
get compensated? Like, is there still a coupon code associated with it? Or, like, let's say it goes to Facebook, is driving
no,
sales over to Shopify.
no, right after you just give your rights away, they're going to use it on their own. So
Wow.
you don't make money from that content anymore.
Yeah. So that sucks.
Yeah.
That
So
that that, that
which
sucks.
is why you have to charge for the rights as well.
So uh, I know I'm putting you in the back of, in the corner, and is this is kind of like how long is a piece of string, but on $1,000 video, what type of bill would you be looking at asking them for?
What on a
What type of fee would you ask them for 1,000? Like, let's say you charge $1,000, okay,
mhm.
and they wanted to take it and use it on their own. How much would you? And I'm not saying you don't have to be accurate, but what would be a fair kind of fee to expect?
What I do is that I always charge a flat fee of 550.
Okay, all right,
550, it's like no
that's fair.
matter what price we agree on the on the actual content creation process, you have to pay me 550. Even if I decided to create the video for free, you have to pay 550 for the rights
Yeah,
because it has happened it happened to me twice already, um, with those kind of people that I was talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, everything is made there, right?
yeah,
And so you have to know that pretty much every single brand and product started or it's manufactured there, but it's going to be from there. So they don't like to they're tight. Yeah, they're tight. And and so the thing with that is that they believe that everything you provide to them, it's and maybe they didn't know and they started using it for a website.
yeah.
And then and then someone else said, "Hey, I saw you on a website selling a shampoo or something." I was like, "On a website? What website? I haven't created a website." And I didn't think about it that much. But then later on, I saw it myself on
Yeah.
Amazon. And I was
Ah,
like, "What's going?" I didn't ask them for money. I didn't do anything. I was like, "Y- you can't do that because I created that just for Instagram and TikTok. It was
yeah,
not like it was not a content for you to." And I was like, "Yeah, but we didn't send it, whatever." And and they downloaded it via Snaptic. I was like, "Steal my image, steal my piece of content. You cannot just like even if I didn't send it to you and you download it yourself, that doesn't make you the owner of the video because my face is in it. Like
yeah.
I'm there. It's just not." And sometimes they don't know, and that's when you just understand that you have to include it in your contract so
Eh,
they know that that it's in writing because in reality like they can honestly not know
right.
because you don't have to know stuff. Sometimes you have to go through stuff to then understand and know um, what's better. But to avoid confusion and ignorance and stuff like that, you just have to put it in your contract. That's it.
And that's something here. So if people are listening, and I mean, we're talking about a few different things, and we could go on, and I hope we can go bring you back and talk about some other areas. But we've got from the influencer side, but then you've got the brand wanting to do it on their own, and then then you've got the sellers who want to become influencers, for one, maybe a side hustle or something like that. And one of the things that we're doing in this new project is certain things that we did to help protect ourselves. And one of them is I went to an IP lawyer, somebody that specializes in this stuff, and spent a ton of money on this contract. But the contract lays out everything. And then when the people sign off on it, at least they know. And it's basically stated you can either pay the flat fee or it's a $25,000 fine. And it's there. So, okay, if we're going to, arbitration or anything else, this is what it is. It's clear, it's cut. And now this depends on who we're like, this depends on who we're targeting at this point, but this is more for bigger brands. But anyways, this should be in there for people to realize that a lot of people are not going to understand it. And you have to, what we try to do is get people to initial right beside that clause so that they've read it, because it's clear. We'll go out of our way to help promote you, do everything we possibly can, but don't screw us,
Exactly.
and you pay the small amount up front. And right now we're not charging anything, by the way, but later on when this becomes a gig, we have to have this in place. And anybody listening, if you don't do that, it's going to happen to you. It's not if, it's when.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, now you also started talking about hashtags. Now, hashtags during your live, you don't put hashtags in your live. You put your hashtags in your shoppable videos, right?
Not in the shoppable videos. I do it on the shoppable pictures, but mostly on just social media content like Instagram, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Yeah, that's it.
I thought you could put hashtags on shoppable videos.
I think you can, but you have like a limit of characters, so you pretty much have to just type the title, like
Yep.
the relevant words for your title. So I don't think that's going to include any hashtags in it because you don't have space
Right.
to
Okay.
to type a lot of stuff.
Okay. There's so much I want to keep going on this, but Kels, I know we're way beyond the top. Or actually, we're at the top of the hour. Do you want to just run a sponsorship or commercial?
What, me?
No, you.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, sure.
I want to give a quick shout out to an incredible group of sponsors that help us produce this podcast for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Lunch with Norm would not be possible without the support of the following sponsors: Post Purchase Pro, Clear Ads, Goldstein Law, Honu Worldwide, Extreme Power, Jeff Schick Law, Netfluence, Startup Club, and Dragonfish Brand Management. Thank you, and you're awesome. Now back to the show. All right, you don't have to give us any commercials. That's okay, Josh.
I was. I mean, I'm ready though. I'm ready. Like I have 1,000 products on me right now. I can come up with advertisements.
I'm sure you can. Well, you could. Afterwards, we'll talk cigars. One thing I did forget to talk about, and it's just that this is just a great topic. You're hitting a nerve with me because this is something that I really want people to learn about and understand. But we do have a giveaway today. So anybody who is interested in the giveaway, you know what to do. It's hashtag Wheel of Kelsey, tag 2 people, you get a second entry. I don't know how many people are going to be listening live on what's it called? What's the day after Christmas called? Boxing Day. That's it. But
Boxing Day.
I'm sure we're going to have a ton of people download this podcast, but hashtag Wheel of Kelsey, and you're going to get an incredible giveaway to end off pretty much the end of the year. Why don't you tell us about that giveaway, Josh?
Yes, and the giveaway is, everybody ready? Oh my gosh, you guys have drum rolls and everything. Oh, this is so awesome. Yeah, you will get a one-on-one consultation with me on how to become an Amazon influencer and different ways to make money on Amazon.
Perfect. And this isn't something that you do all the time, is it? This is something that's pretty much for we asked you to come up with something and you said, "Yeah, I can do this."
Yeah, yeah. I I did it with two people already,
Yep.
but I find it very time consuming. But it's very like they are seeing results now, and I was like, I'm going to create like an online course about it.
Yep.
Um, I'm I'm working on it, and it it it, it, it will not hurt me to have another case study. So
Perfect.
I love it.
Perfect. All right. So that's hashtag Wheel of Kelsey, tag two people, and you'll get a second entry. Rad, don't forget to tag two people.
Um,
Okay. Now,
can I
yeah, go ahead.
can I share this to Instagram and stuff?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Uh, do I tag Lunch with Norm
Just
podcast something?
hashtag Wheel of Kelsey.
We love Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, that's yeah, that's the name of the giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway. Okay. It was like,
But hashtag Lunch with Norm is definitely the name of the podcast.
let's see. And one and two and three talking here to Kelsey, Norm, and Josue. Okay.
All right.
And I can pass you the link in the private chat too. So there's
Okay.
a direct link if you want.
Oh, perfect. All right. So yeah, throw the chat or the link over in the private chat. Now, one of the other things I want to talk to you about is what do you enjoy about being an influencer?
What I enjoy the most
Yeah.
about being an influencer, it's that it's definitely like it's of course it's I mean it's a lot of work because at the end of the day you don't have a time to stop working.
Mhm.
But I mean I love like buying stuff online and to be able to actually um like do this for a living. It's just super amazing. Like I cannot describe you the excitement that I get every time I get a package. Even though I know what the package is, I know it's coming. I know when I'm receiving it. When I'm opening the 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 bag, the box, anything, it's like a kind of it's it's just super. I love receiving packages, and I love
It's like
working with packages.
Groundhog Day, right? The movie, it just
Yeah,
happens day over and over and over.
yeah, definitely. And I get 3 or 5 packages every day,
Wow.
and it's like every time I see a box, it's like what it is, what it might. I know what it is, but it's just it just makes me happy.
Well, what about can we talk a little bit about like I just showed you. I just great awesome product. Incredible chef's knives. But these can be very it could be touch and go depending on when you go live that you could be banned immediately, like it'll just be shut down. uh
Yeah, you should be cooking when you're doing it.
Cooking knives, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
you should.
the other restricted items, like what are some said it wrong, what are some of the restricted items that are out there that you don't necessarily think might cause a problem when you go live?
Um, guns in general.
Oh yeah, that would be a biggie.
No, no, but like muzzle guns, like when you. Yeah, I think guns are definitely pretty funny. I mean, muzzle guns. Like I have a muzzle gun here, but the
Okay.
fact that you're saying the word gun
Yep.
on Amazon can trigger
Oh, I see.
some
Yeah.
things in there that will just um, either have people look at it more closely to see what are you saying, or accidentally just take down your life. So you
Right.
should always be like speaking in context, like, yeah, like this muscle machine gun is really good for your muscles because your muscles must like try to avoid the word gun, and right after you say it, say something that has to do like that has to do with what you're talking about, so they know that it's not an actual gun.
Right.
Because like every single thing that can be a weapon, if you use the word, it can be used um to take down your life, just because you know how things are right now. They're trying to protect themselves and protect their audience, because anybody can sue you for showing inappropriate content,
Yeah.
even though that was not your intention. I have a friend, and he got really discouraged about doing any digital content at all, because he is really into gaming, and he's
Mhm.
into gaming and the cosplay costumes and stuff like that. And he was using a sword. He was like, "Yeah, I will stab you with my sword, whatever," taken down 100 times before he even finished the word sword. And
Oh,
and 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 then like they were like, "Yeah, because you violated the guidelines. You were promoting violent behavior. You were doing stuff." And his audience and everybody knew that that was what his content was about, and it was not necessarily about violence, but cosplaying, about games and stuff like that. Stuff that they do with the Zelda stuff and the Halo, that they do stuff like that, and the Fortnite stuff, and all that. But he was taken down, no questions asked, and that's something that can really hurt you as a creator. You depend a lot on your emotions, on your ability to stay focused, to have like that decision to do this every single day. You have the discipline. But if you see yourself stuck in like getting banned and getting blocked and having to start all over from zero because of some um automatic AI that is detecting stuff, at some point, like, you just get burned out and you just
yeah.
don't want to deal with it anymore.
Right. And I'm not sure. Kels, is Tony on? Do you know?
I haven't seen Tony yet.
Okay. So I was just going to see if he wanted to join us today, because I
Okay,
know he's
guys, can
doing
I
quite. Yeah.
can I ask something? Okay, Kelsey is your son, right?
I know he's my dad. Yes. Yes. He's my son. Where'd he go? Yeah. Yeah.
Guys,
He's the producer of the show.
okay, okay. No,
Yeah. He doesn't get paid much. I'm cheap. So
no, like I wanted to know if he has like a segment here, or he does only the production.
oh, he does. Yeah, he does all of the production, and then at the end we have the most popular part of the whole show, which is the Wheel of Kelsey,
The
which you'll
giveaway.
see in a few minutes.
Okay, okay.
So one of the other things I wanted to talk about, tips. You've gone through it. You've probably, you're like what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm like you at the very beginning when you were doing this. But what are some tips that you can give to some of the listeners?
Um, if you have influence or a good audience in any other platform, such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is out there, please sign up to the Amazon Influencer Program. It's definitely worth it, and you will stop chasing for likes on any other platforms out there, and we just focus on Amazon. And if you finally do, and you apply and you get in, focus on creating content, shoppable videos, at least two or one shoppable video a day, and at least every week go live. That will make you money, and you will thank me later.
So the shoppable videos, you you can create as many shoppable videos as you want, but until the Creator Hub, that blue lock is unlocked, you won't be showing on anybody's listings, correct?
No, that's not it. No. As soon as you are a racing star, a rising star creator, you can start creating videos, and that's something else. If your videos get approved,
Yeah.
because they have to be approved. My videos, like I don't know if you noticed that I have a little of a stutter.
No,
Um, oh, that's so nice of you. I know you noticed. Stop lying.
I did not, but go ahead.
uh, so my videos will not get approved because of indistinguishable speech throughout the video.
Really?
So yeah, so sometimes you have to, like, background noise can
Yeah.
be something that can get your video rejected. um
Background noise.
yeah. uh Promotions, if you do like a time limited promotion, or like a mention that it looks like it's a branded type of buy this stuff because it's the best one thanks to the
You
brand
can't
name.
use that, right? That
No,
was
you
something when I looked at the terms. You can't say that this is a great, like the best product. It'll be
exactly.
rejected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, and also say prices, um and and just several things like that will get your videos rejected, and they will never show up in your storefront. However, when they do, they they have the possibility to be listed on the product page. That's just the Amazon algorithm. It's very fair with that,
Mhm.
um, because sometimes there are products that don't have videos, and if you
Yeah.
create one video for that product, your product would definitely get listed there. And believe me, that every single sale for that product, it's going to be coming from your content, and that's going to be great for you. So it all depends on the amount of content that you put out and how you put it out, because again, if you say or do certain things, they reject.
Yeah, I was told this by just a really great entrepreneur that I know, Todd Snively. He was telling me that just be basic. He said, especially
Exactly.
during the approval process. Just
Hmm.
like I did not Hollywood productions, but I had this like rolling introduction with the name, and I'd be sitting here talking, and like the first one went for like 11 minutes, and I'd be cutting back and forth. And he said, like, are you crazy? Just show your hands, talk over
Exactly.
top of it, make it one take, make it between 1 minute and 3 minutes, and just put a simple thumbnail, and that will get you approved to get going.
That's true. That's true. That's something you have to fight against, because like the more time you are a content creator, you actually, oh, Tony's here.
All right, Tony, we're going to get you up here, by the way, Tony, whether you like it or not.
um like, as you keep on being a content creator, you're always looking for, like, looking better, and like delivering like a content with more quality. But on Amazon, that's pretty much like that says it all. You have to be basic, definitely basic.
Right.
Like,
That's really,
grab
really
your
important.
shaking phone, like this. Yes, people, this is like no stabilize anything. No, no, brother, no, no.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things that I have, and the one that I did the 11-minute video on that nobody can find right now, but it's a foldio. So I can't really show it, but it's right here. And it's a light table that is made out of, it's like a foam core, but I can take it with me. It folds into a briefcase. I pop it up. It has LED lights in here with a turntable, and all of a sudden it's a portable studio that's, I think it is 25 inches long, but they range from 15, 17, and 25. Unbelievable, super cheap. And like, my background is photography, and so
Okay,
this is awesome. And so all I'm doing is I have my big hairy hands in there with the product. So we've done 3 of them, and I just talked about, oh, this product and that product, and then just let it rotate on the platform. And guess what it does?
Let me
If
see that. I wanna
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
I'll send it to. I'll send you the link when we get off. But anyways, the other thing it does is it's got this rotator, right? So this rotating dish, and
Okay.
when you use the app, you can actually make it where it turns, like you can take it on your iPhone, like on your finger, and just turn it around, just like Tony. Okay, now
Hello,
be quiet. Be
Tony.
quiet. Tony's on now. We got to stop with the bad stuff. Yeah. How are
Hello,
you?
friend.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas. I know it's over, but I'm still in the spirit.
Merry Christmas. Merry Boxing Day. Over at your store.
Um, uh, 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 it says lunch with Norma.
No, it's not lunch with Norma. It's lunch with Norm.
Norm.
That's Kelsey sometimes.
Yeah,
Mm.
let's see.
Is it lunch with where did Kelsey? Don't put lunch with Norma.
No, but like Kelsey, can you tell me what's the actual Instagram handle?
Oh, I think it's under my
Oh,
name, isn't it?
it's Norm Farrar,
Yeah.
but
Norm
this only
Farrar.
streams on the Facebook page.
Okay, then I'm not going to find you on. Oh, I
The guy,
I
I'm the
found
guy with the
you.
beard.
Yes. I found you. There we go. There we go,
All
guys.
right.
There we go. So Norm, tell us, like, how much of his story have you got into so far?
We've got into like we got into some of it.
Yeah.
You know, the part that excited me a little bit was Zumba, because I know I can't do it.
He's still
That would be something. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Split screen. You do a move, I do a move. Now that means you get everybody excited, and I just make everybody sick. But that would be, there we go. We'll be influencers.
Oh my
But
goodness.
no, Tony, we've been talking about a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
From what to do, what not to do,
Yeah.
tips. Yeah, you're coming in towards the end, but you're somebody I wanted to bring in because you've taken some of what Josh is doing and doing well.
Yeah.
You've applied it, and you are reaping the rewards within a 30-day period, and less than 30 days.
Yeah, I was really surprised, but I am seeing a huge drop off in the last few days
Right.
of traffic and sales. But then as a third,
Really?
yeah, but we see that as third party sellers too. So, but I'm really excited for the future because it's exactly what people have told me, that it's an untapped resource, and we really need to double down and triple down as much as possible. And that's what my plan is. I mean, in less than 30 days, I'm gonna get I will be getting, I think, almost $1,200 from Amazon, and just from the live streaming alone. And
Woo,
and
man!
it's just,
Congrats.
I got lucky. I found a niche, and I kept pushing, doubling down, and pushing hard on that. And it's amazing that because my shoppable videos aren't active right now. I got to redo the whole thing, but it just tells me if I can, in such a short time. And how I really know it's working, my son, every morning now, he would ask me, "Hey, Dad, like how much did you make on Amazon?" And he came onto the stream, and he was on here the other day because I was streaming 2 or 3 times a day, and he was talking, interacting, and it was good because he was getting him involved too. So it was really
That's
exciting.
very cool.
So that's a question I have, because I was kind of fooling around when I was talking to my little cousins the other day,
Yeah.
but I have this idea, and it involves them. Are you able to bring on like kids, but let's say between 8 and up, and have them talk with you about a product?
You know what? I would have to
As
check the TOS, but I don't see why not.
yeah,
What about you?
well, yeah. Let me tell you that right
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
Just recently they not updated, but refreshed that piece of advice there, that in order for you, when it comes to shoppable videos and the lives, it's the same. As long as there is an adult always in the frame, it's good. but you
Okay.
cannot have a kid just by its like having a take just of the kid using the product. Maybe if it's a kid's product, no, we should always show the face of the adult and the face of the kid.
Okay. And can you, so if you're doing this, can you also run a video? Like, let's say you have a shoppable video that you created
Okay.
and you're talking, and let's say with or without the other person, but say I'm talking and I say, hey, by the way, I want to share my screen. I want to go over to Amazon, take a look at the listing, talk through it, and now take a look at this incredible video that I found and showing the product. Can you run that while the live is going on? Shouldn't be a
Yes.
problem, right?
Yes. That's actually what I do. I have a product of I have a video of every single product created
Yeah.
because believe me, like talking for 2 hours is definitely it's something.
Is it
It
your video or is it something that you found?
it has to be your video.
Yeah. Okay.
It like it can't be the video of the listing. It can't be the content that it's on the product page because that is something that they will actually ban you for. Yeah.
What? I thought you could put the listing on.
No.
You can't you can't show the listing and say this is how great.
No, because what they say is that what what is the like what's original about that? Like
It's
the
not your
people
content.
is not your content. Customers can go and see the listings themselves
Ah.
and that's the thing. Yeah. So
Now that's why I think that's why. All right. I was trying,
are
Kelsey and I were trying to figure out why one of our products,
are you
uh,
doing that, Norm?
I did it on one and it's not showing. Like it's actually it's just a blank screen. Whenever you see this, I went to the screen. I said, take a look at the quality of this product, and I went through their whole listing. And then it during it didn't get dropped, but afterwards it would never come up. So I contacted them and said, "What's going on? Please take a look at terms of service." Okay,
Yeah,
thank you for
because
the
that's
help.
all they say. That's all
Yeah,
they tell you, brother. Like, yeah, figure it out. You know what to
yeah,
do.
you
Like,
figure it out. Yeah, but
definitely.
their support team seems to get back to you fairly quickly. So they have a separate support. I think it's support Amazon Live. Yeah, I think it's Amazon Live at
Yeah,
Amazon, and they get like I've been in contact with them, and they get back fairly quickly. Maybe not with the right answer, but
exactly.
yeah.
But what happens is that like what I do is that I share my screen to
Hmm.
share my videos that are on my storefront.
Okay.
And so that's cool. If you show your YouTube videos that show your face,
Yep.
that's good. But if
Okay.
you show um the actual product listing itself, boom, no. If
Okay.
you show another like YouTube video that it doesn't include you, boom, you're out as well.
So Tony, you've been doing this. You've been going live a lot. What are some of the things that you learned that were not acceptable?
Well, in the same category of what you're talking about right now, because I was booted off because literally I've got a bunch of product videos or loops there because I'm going through every day checking out what creators are doing, and there's also a tier as well because the higher level tiers, A-list creators can get away with things more often than others. Because I went on one live recently, they told me, yeah, because I got booted off because you need, they say minimum 90% of it should be live. Only
Yeah.
10%
Yeah.
should be loop videos or whatever you're
Exactly.
showing in, and that's one of the things which is hard to keep going on for hours unless you have a focus. A lot of people do like giveaways all day long to try to get followers, but the problem with that can be is you're getting in sort of very low end crowd, just people are searching for that follow, you know what I mean, they go unfollow maybe, but so there's different strategies. I've talked to influencers who have a smaller following but they don't do any giveaways and they really build up that audience in certain niches.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Very good. Well, this is a long podcast. Okay. So I think, is there anything else that you'd like to say, Josh? If there's anything that you want to bring out to the audience that they need to know, what would that be?
Um, try to make like to build professional relationships with brands and Amazon sellers. Is that it's going to give you a long-term success within the platform, because that's how you can you can later do giveaways. Like I was telling Tony that I gained 1,500 followers in only one live stream, which was on Halloween day. Uh, what happened?
That's crazy.
1,500 followers. Like it was
Yeah.
this. Oh yeah, I gained 1,500 followers. Halloween. Huh.
No, but what? No, I mean, it wasn't just that easy. I live streamed for 5 hours. I was giving away stuff for 5 hours. So every 10 minutes, I will have a giveaway, and people will be like just going crazy. And the amount of messages in the chat session can also boost your live stream. So
Wow.
if you have friends, family members who you can give a phone, and that they can comment to you on, that will be great, because that will help you a lot. Like the more um the more people, or like the more messages you get on the chat session, and now they have the reactions. The more reactions you get, like the happy smiles or the
Yeah.
thumbs up, whatever, the most your live stream gets boosted. So yes, if you are on Amazon Live and you're trying to 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 start taking off, then try those, and that should help.
Great. And just I just thought of something when you mentioned that. Do you ever approach brands?
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I
I
didn't think so.
I used to, and it didn't work. So I stopped doing it. Then just brands are reaching out to me every time, and I have to be the one to say, no, relax, no, yeah, this amount, this amount, this amount, yeah. But yeah, it's very good, because I don't know how they find your email address, but they find it. They
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
they find it, and they reach, like. And something else, when you are live streaming on Amazon Live, and you like, yeah, I have a giveaway. You have to send the screenshot to the email down here below, and send it. That's a trick, so brands can reach you.
Ah, there we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
So
that's not allowed
Tony,
though. Okay, don't do it.
uh,
I'd never heard of that before.
no. So Tony, I have to tell you,
Yeah.
like over the last
Okay.
few years that you followed, I don't think I've ever said this, but
Yeah.
you have my favorite last name, although it's spelled differently. I just have to say.
I know now. I know. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know why. Thanks to Norm's.
So anything from your end before we go in? I think we've got a question. Anybody has any questions about this too, let us know. Hey, look, it's Boxing Day. We'll go a little bit longer. We're also going to be putting this up, I think, on Tuesday or next Tuesday. I'm not sure, Kels. But anyways, anything for the audience, Tony?
You know what? I don't know if you covered this before. One area which was very organic for me, because I'm working with a bunch of other influencers like Gina, I think Century in Contact with, is that like when I went on David's, I think David as well.
David Chumoka,
Yeah. And
Utek Pia, whatever that.
yeah. So I
David
went on,
Sri Lanka.
I went on his
I don't
he
know.
has a with the ninja going on all the time in the background, and
Yeah.
like
Okay, what's
I went on
talking to
there
him
and he
right now?
started, hey Tony, how you doing? And I love your apron, blah blah blah. And he just said, post your storefront, and I must have got a dozen followers just from that alone,
Wow.
because he has a huge audience. He must have had 1,000 people on there, and
A
I
thousand
said,
people. David has like 8,000 followers.
so what I meant at that live stream at that moment. So if you really reach
David
out to these people,
Shringa. David Shringa.
yeah, and you reach
No,
out to
I don't know what his last name is. I don't.
I
Sorry.
can't pronounce it, but he was the guy I sent you the link, and literally, so I think that's a great way to reach out to these influencers and make a community, make some
Yeah,
contacts,
yeah. He's very supportive.
and that's what happened to me the other day. I had another influencer on my podcast. I could tell because they have the blue check mark, and she was checking me out. And then I said, "Yeah, and welcome and stuff." And then leave your storefront, and she did. And so I urge people to follow her. So it's great. It's happening in both directions.
Oh, also, he has like a Facebook group that you sign
Mhm.
up to, and
Okay.
he has like a Google sheet that you have to add your name to that, and like your name, your storefront link, and then everybody in there will follow you, and then you have to follow everybody in there as well.
Oh,
So
okay, that's
it's
cool.
like it's very. It's called Influencers Unite. Yeah,
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
yeah. Uh, um he's big on like um making a community of influencers that support each other.
Yeah.
Of course, he also sells um a course on how to make a lot of money on Amazon.
There we
It's
go.
like $3,000. Yeah, but it's
So
worth it, guys.
yeah,
It's
there we
worth it.
go.
I haven't taken it yet, and but it's worth it
Yeah.
according to what I heard.
I would
Okay.
consider it myself. Like I'm using the software he recommended through his affiliate link as well. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Thank you for mentioning that. You
yeah,
told me you
yeah.
were going to, to show me how to make
Okay.
the heads of the participants go around the screen like you do, and then you never told me anything. Thank you, Tony.
That's
Thank
the
you.
Be Live. That's the Be Live. You got to get the Be Live for that.
What's
I'm
that?
checking out that right now instead of StreamYard.
Okay, but yeah, can you type it here or something in the private chat?
Kels, can you do that?
Yeah, and then they have a feature in the widgets called Snake or whatever. So it just goes all around with whoever commented, right? And then it allows you to replay a lot of the comments. It just builds up, makes the whole room seem more active than sometimes it really is. But it's
Tony, stop it. Tell me what it is.
Be Live.
It's BE.LIVE.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you for telling me
yeah.
what I
It's in the
actually.
private chat, I think, too.
Okay,
No, it's not here. Oh, private chat.
I see it.
Oh, thank you, Kelsey. You see, Kelsey is the best.
There we go.
There you go.
Even though it doesn't
Oh,
get paid.
Kelsey. Uh, let's see. Let me copy it here on my thing here because I had like a really nice Twitch setup, but then when I went to Amazon Live, it was like, no, you're starting from zero here, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, here. Someone actually asked, will Amazon accept pre-taped videos on live broadcast, or it has to be live only? I think we talked about it
Yeah.
a little bit, and yes, you can do pre-taped videos, but at least the 90%
Mm.
of the actual broadcast has to be live. So what I do is that I show a lot of pre-taped videos, but I don't take myself off the screen. I'm always there. That way, like even though if you keep quiet and you don't say anything, don't remove yourself from the screen.
Right.
That way, you're always live and showing the pre-recorded videos as well. That it's what counts. If you take your face off, like your live um, window off the screen, then that will count as time not live but pre-recorded.
Right. That's it. And that's the trick, I guess, because I've always heard that you could do pre-recording. I think at the beginning you could, but then
No,
they
never.
never.
They no, they have changed a lot of things, but those are one of the ones that that's still
Oh,
still
But
the
some people
same.
are getting away with it. Remember, I told you I saw Rochelle Greer's old video,
Yeah,
and
yeah, because what happens is that they have a better because it's all about the AI detecting you.
yeah,
right.
It's not about you doing it right or not. It's if they catch you or not.
yeah,
And some people, because I know there's a girl, I don't know her name, and I'm not even gonna try. Uh, um, she does that. Like she is just typing in the chat session, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was like, how can she be live streaming like this,
Mm.
focus on the camera, and also be so attentive on the chat? Well, then I realized that those videos were also recorded, but she does it in a way that you cannot notice. Like, believe me, I didn't notice until
Huh.
like until like the third time that I saw her live streaming the same content, and I was like, oh, so this is what she's doing. So yes, definitely. But it's all about trying to make it in a way that you don't get um that you don't get catched by the AI of the Amazon live or
You know,
whatever.
and one of the other things that
Oh my
that
gosh, Tony, people are walking into your home.
I gotta go. I gotta.
okay, Tony, I'll see you
Okay.
later.
Take care.
Yeah, careful. They're going to rob him. Where is he?
He's in his store.
Oh,
They're gonna
I
rob.
thought it was his home. I was like,
Oh yeah,
people are
yeah.
walking into your home.
It's
You got-
Canada, you know. We leave our doors unlocked.
It's
So
safe
one
in
other
there.
thing that I think is worth telling people, which is against TOS, which I was surprised about, but if I come up with something called Lunch with Norm, and there's a banner that shows me on there, and then all of a sudden I bring on family members without me, and all of a sudden Kelsey's doing it, or my dad does it, and mom comes on. That's another way of getting suspended, because and this is coming from Amazon. It's because you are false advertising. You're saying it's about you, and then when people come, they might see somebody else. So if you're
Definitely.
going to do this, like sometimes you see influencers gang together, and they'll show all 3, 4, or 5 people on the banner, and they can run this 24/7 and make a lot of money. But the deal is that they are showing their face. If they don't, they could be suspended.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you would like to do that with Kelsey and your mom and your and everyone, they should all be included in the brand name of the actual storefront of the influencer.
Yeah.
Family lunching with Norm, or lunch with the family, with
Yeah.
the Farrar family, whatever. What? Wait a minute. You're Canadian, right?
Yes.
You're in Canada right now.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
It is cool. Very cool. Very cold.
I want to go to Canada.
I want to go to your country.
Oh,
I was there last year, by the way.
really? And
Yeah.
you didn't come to see me. Thank
I
you,
know.
Norm. What
Well,
a friend you
just
are.
wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
I've gone there. Actually, I've gone to the Dominican Republic a few times, but I love it.
Really?
Now, yes. Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
why didn't you come? Wow.
Because you never invited me, but thank you so much. Now I'm
Yeah.
hurt, by the way.
This guy, you just backfire him, bro. You're
It's the type of guy I am. All right, we are at we've gone way over, which is great. I hope everybody liked what we had. It was kind of a casual conversation today. We definitely will have Josh back on. Josh, how do people get a hold of you?
you can reach me on my storefront, just like
There?
yeah, down here, or you can just email me on my email address, which is Josue Ortega 23 at gmail.com, and that email should be there around there at some place, or you can just go to my Instagram and shoot me a DM, or anywhere. I'm always there, and if I read your message, I'm going to respond.
Very good. Very good. All right. So, Kels, let's just go straight to the Wheel of Kelsey today.
Okay, yeah, there you go. He's showing my
All right.
my email.
And he spelled
It's time for the Wheel of Kelsey.
There we go.
This is so fun. Oh my gosh, that was so That intro was so epic.
Glad you liked it.
I really
Awesome.
loved it. Like the guy is like, "Thanks."
Well,
Your
who's gonna
face in
be?
the glasses. That was so good.
All right, now though, see who wins today's prize.
All
This
right,
is an
we'll get,
awesome prize.
all right, we'll give this a quick shuffle and give it a spin. If you are the winner, please email me k@lunchwithnorm.com and we'll get you
Look at Rad.
your
He's gonna
free
get that one.
consultation.
He's won a few recently. Rad, man, you're lucky.
Thank you
Oh.
very much, Rod. Congratulations.
That's going to be a really great for you and your brand. I can't wait. I can't wait for Josh to take a look at it because you've got a great product, great brand. And then how do you?
Okay, let me know something here.
Yeah.
I have noticed that you talk about Amazon sellers like if they are here, right here. Are all these people selling on Amazon right now?
Yeah, everyone that I can see here. I'm not sure about any of the
Oh
people
my
that
goodness,
we
and I'm
don't
getting job. I'm getting okay, guys. You know where to reach me right now. Hire me.
Yeah, wait till the podcast is actually a podcast. We get a lot more people. Like today's Boxing Day too, so it's a smaller crowd
Thank
today,
you,
which
Luke.
increased your odds. But yeah, during the podcast on Spotify or Apple, yeah, we usually get some really great engagement. Plus, like we are going to say anyways in about 5 minutes, our Facebook group is incredible. We've got about 75 to 80% engagement. We've got about 3,200 people there. Really, really great group.
Oh, something else. If you want to be an Amazon influencer, it's definitely great because after you reach a certain level, Amazon itself starts um, offering you deals and like including you into different things that are invite only programs.
Oh,
So yeah, I can't disclose that because you signed NDAs for those, but
yeah.
definitely there's like a lot of opportunities there to make money. I cannot say that enough. It's just
Wow.
sign up, apply now.
All right. So it's been an awesome podcast. The time has flown by. This, I think, unofficially is probably the longest podcast we've ever done. So,
And if it's not so far, then let's stay here staring at each other until it is, because I
say
have to make an
nothing.
impact. I have
Just stare into each other's eyes. So it's been awesome. Please stay on. You're going to be removed and put into the waiting room, but I'm going to come back in 2 seconds. We're going to close out this really great episode, and we will see you later. So I just want to say thank you. Want more great information? Don't forget to subscribe by clicking here. Also, if you want to check out our latest podcast, click over here.
Lunch with Norm.